Today, we're talking about 9 towns along the Fox River in Illinois, plus one bonus town that offer great access to trails, parks, downtown areas, recreation, and everyday lifestyle amenities. And if you're considering a move to the Western Suburbs of Chicago, especially if you care about walkability, outdoor space, restaurants, communities that feel alive, this episode is going to give you a clear side-by-side understanding of how each of these towns and cities operates and feels. We're not just listing places on a map. We're going to break down what the daily life looks like, the types of housing you'll find, the vibe of each downtown area, and who each town tends to be a good fit for. We'll go in order along the Fox River, and by the end of this video, you should have a strong sense of which Fox River town in the western suburbs of Chicago aligns best with your lifestyle. Town number 1, it's actually a city. It's Aurora, the second largest city in Illinois. And Aurora is the most complex city along the Fox River. This is not a one-note town. Aurora is a true city made up of many different neighborhoods, cultures, experiences, all connected by the river running directly through its core. Downtown Aurora sits right along the Fox River and is anchored by major landmarks like the Paramount Theater, River's Edge Park, which has concerts and festivals throughout the year, large community events. Aurora's downtown has a more urban feel than the other Fox River towns, and a growing art scene, diverse dining options, and ongoing investment that continues to reshape Aurora. From a housing standpoint, Aurora offers the widest range of housing along the Fox River, with historic homes near the downtown, established neighborhoods and mid-century neighborhoods, and newer subdivisions as you get further out. Aurora tends to appeal to people who want energy, diversity, culture, access to entertainment, while still having neighborhoods that feel residential and grounded. It's a city that feels active and is constantly evolving, which sets the tone for the rest of the Fox River corridor. Town number 2 is North Aurora. North Aurora is not the same as Aurora. It is a completely separate city, and it represents a noticeable shift in the pace from Aurora. It's smaller, more residential, more community that prioritizes simplicity, accessibility, ease of living. It doesn't have a dense or a highly populated downtown district. North Aurora does benefit from strong park systems, trail access, proximity to surrounding Fox River towns like Aurora or Batavia. Housing here is largely made up of established subdivisions, ranch-style homes, a classic suburban neighborhood, creating a stable and familiar environment. North Aurora tends to attract people who want to stay close to the Fox River lifestyle while avoiding crowds and the heavy activities of downtown areas. And many residents will take advantage still of the nearby downtown areas of Batavia or Geneva or Aurora while enjoying their subdivision feel. The next town is Batavia, and Batavia is often described as one of the most balanced Fox River towns. It blends historic character, community pride, everyday livability in a way that feels natural rather than curated. Batavia's downtown is very walkable, locally focused, closely tied to the river with restaurants and small businesses and public spaces that encourage people to slow down and gather and enjoy the outdoor space. It's a town where community events matter and residents tend to stay long-term once they move in there. Housing in Batavia includes a strong mix of historic homes that are closer to the downtown area, classic neighborhoods, subdivisions that have been developed as the town expanded. And Batavia appeals to people who value charm, consistency, a strong sense of local identity without needing constant activity or nightlife. Town number 4 is Geneva, and Geneva is widely considered one of the premier Fox River towns in the western suburbs of Chicago. Its downtown is centered right along 3rd Street, has one of the most recognizable and active shopping and dining districts that are along the river. Geneva feels polished, intentional. It has a lifestyle driven with a strong emphasis on walkability, dining, year-round community events. Housing in Geneva will range from historic in-town homes that are close to the downtown area that you can walk to higher-end subdivisions, custom homes. And the town tends to attract professionals, families, buyers who want refined but approachable environment. The train station is close to be able to get into Chicago. And Geneva will consistently deliver a high-quality experience, which is why it is one of the most in-demand communities along the Fox River. Town number 5 is St. Charles. And St. Charles is one of the most socially active towns that are along the Fox River. It has a downtown area that's the largest, maybe outside of Aurora. It's busier. There's more entertainment focused down there. There's a wide variety of restaurants and bars and live music venues and events that just keep the area both active during the day and at night. St. Charles fully embraces the river as a central feature, using it as a connector between parks and downtown spaces and neighborhoods. Housing options here range from, again, historic districts that are near the downtown area to established neighborhoods and larger subdivisions as you continue to spread out from there, making it appealing to a wide range of buyers. St. Charles attracts people who want energy, engagement, a strong sense of place, especially those who enjoy being out and about downtown and in the community. If we head south of Aurora, we'll get to the next town, which is Montgomery. And Montgomery often surprises people a little bit because it operates differently than many of the other Fox River towns. Rather than focusing on a traditional downtown core, Montgomery emphasizes residential growth, accessibility, practical livability. Housing here is largely newer. There are some older homes, but it's mostly modern subdivisions, larger lots, newer layouts that appeal to buyers looking for space and value. Montgomery still benefits from the Fox River access to the parks and the trail systems, but it feels more suburban and less destination oriented. This town tends to attract buyers who want those newer homes, they want the outdoor access, and still have proximity to larger hubs like Aurora and Oswego. Which brings us to town number 7, which is Oswego. And Oswego is a community that is defined by growth and forward momentum. While the Fox River runs along kind of the edge of the boundary of Oswego, it does run directly through the downtown, and it still plays an important role in recreation and community planning. Oswego's downtown has been steadily developing, adding restaurants, shops, and gathering spaces that give the town a growing central identity. Housing in Oswego is predominantly newer construction, larger, newer subdivisions, very family-oriented neighborhoods, making it especially appealing to millennials and younger families. Oswego feels optimistic, well-planned, future-focused with more growth coming, and still having a strong investment in parks and schools and the quality of life for residents in Oswego. The next town is town number 8, and that is Yorkville. Yorkville is one of the fastest growing Fox River towns in Illinois. Its downtown sits directly along the river, and it serves as a focal point for dining, events, outdoor recreation. Yorkville has embraced the river as part of its identity, and that shows in how the downtown and public spaces are used throughout the year. Housing here includes mostly larger, newer subdivisions. The infrastructure's expanding, the town's expanding. There's a lot of ongoing development, making Yorkville attractive to buyers who want space, they want value, they want long-term growth potential. It strongly appeals to the younger buyers who want room to grow while still having access to the vibrant riverfronts and shopping areas that are nearby. Town number 9 is Plano. And Plano offers a much quieter and more traditional Fox River experience. This is a smaller town with a compact downtown area, established neighborhoods, some newer neighborhoods, but a slower pace of life. Housing in Plano, for the most part, is primarily older homes and some historic properties. However, there are some newer subdivisions, and the town tends to attract people who value just simplicity, character, a strong sense of local roots. Plano shows a different side of Fox River living, one that's less about activity and more about calm, connection, and consistency. And as a bonus, we are going to include Sugar Grove. Sugar Grove does not sit directly on the Fox River, but it is surrounded by all these Fox River towns and is deeply connected through a network of forest preserves and trails that you can gain access to the Fox River towns. Sugar Grove is known for its open space, prairie land, natural forward lifestyle. It offers a variety of different houses from the riverfront towns. There are some older houses, but for the most part, it ranges from established neighborhoods to custom homes and newer developments. And Sugar Grove appeals to people who want space, they want privacy, they want the outdoor living, they want to be close to all the outdoor recreation and close to that Fox River corridor and the western suburban amenities. So when you step back and look at all of these towns together, you have Aurora, North Aurora, Batavia, Geneva, St. Charles, Montgomery, Oswego, Yorkville, Plano, and the bonus town of Sugar Grove. What really defines the Fox River towns in the western suburbs is choice. Each town offers a different pace, personality, lifestyle, all connected and all have a similar theme of the trails, the nature, the community spaces, everyday livability. So if you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and drop a comment telling us which Fox River town fits your best lifestyle, because we're constantly creating deep dive content to help you understand where you don't just buy a home, you buy where you actually want to live your everyday life.